Oh man. Oh, you tell the funniest stories about your mother.
About my mother? What?
Adam, listen, yes, I'm you, but I made a terrible mistake. I went back in time alone, and I messed up the entire timeline. You're gonna have to do something to restore it, and I don't think you're gonna like it. Okay?
Okay, what do I have to do?
You have to stick your finger up my butt.
No, I'm not.
No, listen. It'll be just like sticking your finger up your own butt.
Okay.
No, I'm just fucking with you. All you have to do is make a Project Almanac review, then it should all be good.
Oh, you jokester, you.
All right.
You wanna make the review?
Yeah. Yes. Let's
Bye,
get right
man.
to it. All right. What a great guy. All right, Adam.
Hey.
It's time for us to talk about Project Almanac. So the movie follows 5 high school students, all of which discover a time machine in one of their guys' basement.
Yeah.
And they use it to go see Imagine Dragons at Lollapalooza.
So besides for heavy product and band placement, the kids try to fix some things in their lives for a little while.
And things go a little bit awry, and that is pretty much all we can say about Project Almanac without spoiling it too much. I mean, yay. So what did you think about this one, Adam?
So after a long train of movies recently that haven't been very good, but I enjoyed them quite a bit. The Boy Next Door was one of them.
Yes.
This falls in that little category there. So Project Almanac certainly isn't a good movie. It's not thoughtful in any way. It treads a lot of familiar time travel territory.
Yeah.
It's just not really boring at any given point for me. And
I don't know if I'd agree there entirely, because I thought that it did get boring here and there, especially during the parts with
Imagine Dragons.
the whole Lollapalooza sequence lasted, I think, a good 20 minutes, and there was just this entire subplot that dealt with the romance between one of the main characters and another one.
The movie does kind of fall victim to its own young adult trappings. Like, they need the little romantic subplot. They need Imagine Dragons. It could have been done as a normal movie.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't necessarily... And there were parts where they really kind of had to stretch any sort of suspension of belief for why they were filming.
It. And, like, there's even, like, a point, I think, maybe 35 minutes into the movie, where he goes, from now on, film everything.
Yeah,
and I'm like, what have you been doing before this?
Yeah. But on the positive side, like I was saying before, it's rare for me not to get a little bored by a movie. I'm a cold-hearted guy. I've seen everything before. And even though I had seen this before, there was just something weirdly intriguing and fun about almost all of it. I mean, I'm not saying Lollapalooza was... Hear me out. I had a good time, in general.
Okay, I'm going to have to be a little bit harsher here. I thought this movie was total garbaggio. Richard Garbaggio.
No, you didn't.
I didn't think it was awful. It was really bad. I mean, like, the amount of times I turned to another friend of ours during the film and turned to you and gone, was, I think, almost immeasurable. I was sighing a lot. I was doing a lot of groaning here and there. But, I'll be honest, it wasn't entirely boring. No, that's true. But I do think this is a very bad movie.
I will say, it's rare for me not to feel 2 hours of a movie.
You didn't feel the 2 hours?
Well, I was like, oh, wow, it's over, which doesn't usually happen to me. Oh. So here's what I'm going to say overall, right?
Okay.
I'm not saying this is a good movie. I'm not saying that Dean Israelite shouldn't be castrated for making this film. And actually, I forgot to mention, maybe my biggest problem with it is that when they finally decide to throw dramatic stakes into it, like they decide a little over halfway through, wait, we need some kind of conflict.
Yeah.
And then it turns out that
it's all very forced.
Yeah, the whole butterfly effect thing was total bullshit. Because none of it, like, they could have so easily changed one little thing and had their cake and eaten it too.
Yeah,
so to speak.
It's like when the butterfly effect does occur, it's nothing substantial in any way, really. Nothing that they could have even avoided had they actually not time traveled. I mean, who's to say what would have happened in all these other realities? I don't know. And I'm gonna give it my rating now, and I'm gonna give it 1.5 out of 5 stars.
1.5, really?
Yes.
I'd probably give it 2.
So, yeah, that's our review
all right,
for the projects of Almanacs.